Thanks for joining News 3 now at 6. I'm Amanda Quintana. A busy afternoon with several confirmed tornadoes in our area. Let's go straight to Dana Fulton with your first warn weather.
It certainly has been a very busy afternoon. We have several tornado warnings get issued, several severe thunderstorm warnings issued. Right now, as we look at our Doppler track over the last 3 hours, you can see the heaviest rain is really concentrated in Rock County around Janesville. Right now, we're seeing a lot of very, very heavy rainfall just north of Beloit. That's kind of the area we're most concerned about, still dealing with severe weather. A tornado watch is in effect until 8 o'clock this evening. As you can see, areas south of the state line, we've seen those warnings those watches get canceled as these storm systems continue to travel north. It is cloudy outside and stormy. A good evening just to keep your phone on hand in case any more warnings are issued for your area. You will get the alert. The good news is these storms lift north. Things are clearing up pretty quickly, but we'll take a closer look at what's ahead for the rest of your Memorial Day weekend in just a few minutes. Amanda?
Thank you, Dana. We're getting pictures and video of those severe storms this afternoon throughout south central Wisconsin. This video comes from Rock County reporter Adam Duxter at the intersection of Highway 51 and 11 in South Janesville, just north of Beloit this afternoon around 4:20. And our Adam Duxter is in Rock County right now off of the highway and joins us now. Adam, what are you seeing now?
Yeah, Amanda, Dana mentioned that things were clearing up rather quickly, and here's something I haven't seen in a couple of hours. That's the sunshine poking out from behind these clouds here in Beloit, right next to Beloit's City Hall near downtown, and the rain is slowing down. The sun is coming out, and we're going seemingly from nighttime to daytime, but we are seeing some reports of high water and folks dealing with flooding. I'll be out looking for some of that high water. If you do have storm damage, let us know. We're trying to find the areas here in Rock County that were damaged the worst by the storm, but again, things are clearing up here in Beloit, which is a good sign after about an hour and a half of some really severe rain here in southern Rock County.
All right. Thank you so much, Adam. We're also getting several photos and videos from viewers this afternoon. These photos came from viewers in Rock County around Beloit, all between 4:20 and 5 this afternoon. And we have more photos of the storms in Rock County this afternoon as well. We're also keeping an eye on possible power outages from the storms. MG&E has reported no power outages as of 6 p.m., but several outages are being reported in Rock County. More than 80 customers in Rockton, 27 in Roscoe, 9 in Manchester, and 31 customers in Newark. And Alliant Energy is reporting 179 customers near Janesville are without power since around 5:20 p.m. 511 Wisconsin has not reported any road closures at this time, but we'll continue to bring you updates on that damage following the storms on Channel 3000 and tonight on News 3 Now at 10. One person is in custody after a shooting on Madison's northeast side. Police received a call for a downed person around 9:15 last night in the 1800 block of Northport Drive. When officers arrived on scene, they took one person into custody outside the apartment building and found one victim with a gunshot wound in a nearby apartment. The victim is in critical condition. Right now, the Madison Police Violent Crimes Unit is interviewing the suspect and the witnesses. They don't believe the suspect and the victim knew each other. And Madison police are looking for the man that shot at a person in their car. Last night, a caller reported being followed by a red Jeep Grand Cherokee from the Easttown area to the 2700 block of Morning Road just before 11 o'clock. The caller said as they drove by the Jeep, the driver began to shoot at them. The victim's vehicle was hit twice before they drove away. Anyone with information should call Madison Area Crime Stoppers. Dane County is still planning to enter phase 1 of its reopening plan on Tuesday morning. Public Health Madison and Dane County released details of its Forward Dane plan earlier this week. Phase 1 includes the reopening of all businesses, including restaurants, gyms, and retail stores at 25% capacity. Indoor gatherings at commercial facilities can have up to 50 people, while private gatherings can have as many as 10. Parks, courts, and fields will also open, but people are asked to maintain physical distancing. The Henry Vilas Zoo has plans to reopen by July 1st with some new restrictions in place. Zoo officials say they will follow the Forward Dane plan, which would currently mean operating at a 25% capacity. The zoo's safety plan also includes one-way paths through the park, closing all indoor buildings except for restrooms, and frequent disinfecting of common areas. The zoo says it will post an announcement in the coming weeks when they are ready to reopen. Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes-Conway says she's confident in the decreased numbers we're seeing in our area, but if we want to keep on this path, we must keep following social distancing.
We have a long history of caring about our community and taking care of each other, and I think we saw that during this pandemic more than ever, that people are taking the science seriously and they are following the public health guidelines and taking care of each other. I've been really impressed with the generosity of our community during this time.
In-person graduations around the state have been canceled or postponed, but communities aren't letting the achievement go unrecognized. Gabriela Becerra traveled to Poinet to see how they're celebrating their seniors.
Parents of Poinet High School seniors couldn't live with the thought of not celebrating their class of 2020. So today they're giving their graduates the recognition they deserve.
It's not your traditional pomp and circumstance. But to Poinet's class of 2020, it's still a hats-off celebration.
It's surreal. It's an experience that we thought we would never get.
Honestly, at the beginning of this, I didn't think we were going to be able to have an experience like this, so I'm excited.
Instead of walking across a stage, the graduates rode down Main Street on floats.
I honestly think this is probably one of the greatest moments. I was driving here, I almost shed a couple tears seeing all the balloons everywhere. It's crazy.
This means more than a regular graduation because all the stuff we've done is something that no one else has gotten from Poinet. I mean, we've got painted stalls, we've got balloons all the way around town, a parade for us. I mean, it really means a lot.
While finishing their classes online took seniors by surprise, it's the memories they made along the way that will be remembered.
My freshman year playing football, they gave the big guy the ball and I scored. It's great. I had my whole team giving me pats in the back. It was great. I'll never forget that one.
And despite an uncertain future, these graduates remain excited for what's beyond high school.
It's kind of a new experience, but it means new education and new hard work and new ways to achieve it.
The fact that we were able to make it through that makes me have faith that everyone here is going to succeed in life.
These seniors say their school promised to give them a traditional graduation once it's safer. In Poinet, I'm Gabriela Becerra, News 3 Now.
Local businesses and families donated their time and resources to put that parade on for their seniors today. And a reminder, News 3 Now is partnering with the Madison Metropolitan School District to give the class of 2020 a graduation to remember. The district canceled in-person ceremonies but decided to hold televised commencements instead. On June 12th and 13th, we will air 4 one-hour-long graduations, one for each of the large Madison public high schools and another half-hour special for Capitol and Shabazz high schools during prime time. President Trump is golfing today for the first time since the pandemic began widespread in early March. The president and his golf partners were not wearing masks, but Secret Service members reportedly were wearing masks and practiced social distancing. It comes as all 50 states have loosened their coronavirus restrictions. CBS News' Michael George has the latest from New York.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo shared some overall good news about efforts to flatten the curve.
The number of lives lost is down to 84.
That marks the first time since March the number of daily coronavirus-related deaths in the state has fallen below 100. Panama City Beach, Florida, is among the tourist destinations around the country welcoming visitors again this Memorial Day weekend.
We're 100% occupied all the way until Monday.
Jerry Dye is a laid-off restaurant manager visiting from Nashville.
Having to stay at home and having to worry about this and that. When am I going back to work? And now things are starting to become a little bit more clear.
In Kansas, people can go bowling and to the arcade again with loosened coronavirus restrictions.
As soon as we found out that they were opening today, we knew we wanted to come.
Part of me says it's going to be super busy because people want to get out and enjoy themselves and have a good time. And then there's a part of me that says also that, people are still social distancing and want to stay at home.
Social distancing rules will be enforced in Huntington Beach, California, where officials are expecting large crowds.
We're asking people not to do is to plan on coming down with their cooler and their Easy Up and plan on staying all day just sitting around sunbathing.
Up north in Sacramento, protesters rallied at the Capitol against Governor Gavin Newsom's stay-at-home orders, calling the event Liberty Fest. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
San Francisco's historic Pier 45 is destroyed after a 4-alarm fire this morning. The fire caused a partial building collapse on the southern part of the pier. It spread to 2 buildings on the pier and was in danger of spreading to a third. The fire department says the pier was fully evacuated and no one was hurt.
One firefighter has been injured with a severe laceration to their arm or hand. That firefighter will be okay and was transported to a local hospital. Our thoughts and our prayers are with that firefighter and his family for a speedy recovery coming back to work. And again, he will be okay.
The pier at Fisherman's Wharf is one of the city's busiest tourist areas, filled with shops and restaurants. No word yet on what caused that fire. A U.S. official says an American was on board the plane that crashed in Pakistan yesterday. The Pakistan International Airlines flight went down in Karachi. The airline CEO says 99 passengers and crew members were on board. At least 97 bodies have been recovered from the wreckage. Investigators haven't released any details about the missing American. Still ahead on News 3 now at 6, as this weekend marks the unofficial start to summer, why dermatologists say sunscreen is more important now than ever.
Hey, Shackleford.
Shackleford?
They replaced our old furnace with the new Carrier. You know, turn to the experts.
Shackleford fixed our AC with no surprises.
Are you guys talking about Shackleford? I trust those guys.
Did someone say Shackleford?
Shackleford. Schedule spring maintenance now.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
Steinhoffels is the name you've trusted for over 85 years. We are taking all steps to keep you safe and sound. Come shop our large, wide-open showrooms during Steinhoffels Memorial Day sale. Right now, get 40 to 70% off on the largest selection of furniture, plus nothing down 60 months to pay financing. All living room, dining room, and bedroom furniture is on sale. Get amazing deals on all of our mattresses like Tempur-Pedic, Beautyrest, and Purple. Shop in-store or online today during Steinhoffels Memorial Day sale.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I solemnly swear that I will support the veterans of the
United States Armed Forces.
I will defend the Constitution
against all enemies.
That I will commit
to ensuring they are
not forgotten.
And I will obey the orders of the
President of the United States.
And I will enable veterans to live the same life of opportunity
they have provided me. So help me God.
You wouldn't accept an incomplete job from anyone else. Why accept it from your allergy pills? Flonase Sensimist. Nothing stronger, nothing gentler, nothing lasts longer. Flonase Sensimist. 24-hour non-drowsy allergy relief.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
State parks are back to their normal hours starting today. Properties are now open from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. Most state parks have been operating with reduced hours as the state grapples with the pandemic. Capacity limits will remain in place, though. Visitors won't have access to bathrooms until June 3rd, when a limited number of them will reopen. All campsites remain closed. It may not look like summer in Madison today, but Memorial Day weekend marks the unofficial start to summer. We know sunscreen is a summertime staple, but as Nancy Chen tells us, dermatologists don't just recommend using it outside.
Many of us are ready for summer, even if that means social distancing in the sun. After months of being cooped up because of the pandemic, dermatologist Elizabeth Hale says slathering on the sunscreen is even more important now.
Please protect your skin, because if you go out without protection, your skin might be at risk for more damage and more sunburn because you've been inside hibernating for so long.
Dr. Hale says look for a sunscreen that is labeled SPF 30 or higher and broad spectrum to block against ultraviolet A and B rays.
With many people spending more time inside than usual for work and school, here's something that may surprise you. You might want to consider sunscreen indoors.
The ultraviolet A rays are longer wavelength and they penetrate through windows, through glass, and they contribute to skin cancer and also to aging of the skin. Furthermore, there's new interest in HEV and blue light, which are the rays that are emitted from our devices. And we're spending all day on Zoom and on our screens. And there's definitely new data that those rays can also contribute to aging of the skin and possibly the development of skin cancer.
Dr. Hale says skin cancer is the most common cancer in the U.S. and is almost always curable when caught early. If you see any suspicious moles or changes in your skin, get in touch with your dermatologist. Nancy Chen, CBS News, New York.
Of course, outside is where you're going to get most skin damage, so be sure to reapply sunscreen at least every 2 hours, wear hats, and seek shade when you can. There's more on News 3 Now at 6. We'll tell you how you can spend a fun night at home and support local organizations. Plus, a chance for more showers and thunderstorms. Dana has your first warn forecast that's coming up next.
MyBobs.com is the only place on the web where you can get the famous Bob's discount on living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, and more. Stocked up and ready to ship with new delivery options. Plus, help and expertise from an experienced sales manager by phone. Only at MyBobs.com.
The open road, the wind in your hair, the feeling of freedom that drives us to go out and discover. At Chevy, we're committed to getting you there with confidence and peace of mind. If you need a new Chevy, interest-free APR financing for 84 months on many of our most popular models. You may even shop online and take delivery at home where available. And when you do, your Chevy Clean dealers commit to using enhanced vehicle cleaning measures with CDC-approved cleansers, so you can find new roads with confidence.
Choosing the right Medicare plan is simple, right? Except that there are a lot of choices from a lot of companies. Avoid the confusion and the junk mail. Come to Informed Choice Insurance Agency. We know Medicare, and we offer many of Wisconsin's popular plans. There's no cost and no obligation to come discuss your Medicare options with the experienced team at Informed Choice. Call us today.
Though challenges surround us, life still goes on. There's still time to dream, still plans to be made. And if you're retiring soon, still deadlines to be met. We talk with people every day who need to replace their employer benefits when they retire. We can answer your questions too, so you can feel good about the decisions you make. For a retirement benefits checklist, visit us online or call Physicians Mutual Insurance Company today.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Discover the great indoors. Dining tables that can double as workspaces, living room sets with fun features, bedrooms with plenty of hidden storage, mattresses that come in a box. The great indoors await you at Bob's Discount Furniture. By phone, in store, by appointment at select stores, or at mybobs.com.
If you're looking for something to do with the family tonight, we might have an answer for you. The first Mad City Night In starts at the top of the hour. It will be live streamed on Facebook and feature restaurant presentations from local chefs, stand-up comedy from 4 Madison-based comedians, and a musical performance from Kelsey Miles. Donations received during the live stream will support the Boys and Girls Clubs of Dane County and the River Food Pantry. Let's get a look at your first warned weather now with Dana Fulton. Those severe storms are starting to clear out of our area a little bit, right, Dana?
Just a little bit. The southwest corner is certainly seeing some clearing, but we do still have a very strong thunderstorm right at the edge of Rock County. So we have heavy rain right now for Janesville and Beloit. This area under 2 tornado warnings this afternoon. Now we do not have any warnings in effect, but we're still keeping a close eye on that. There is a flash flood warning, though, stretching just south of Janesville down towards Beloit. This area, this bullseye target right in the middle of 3990, picking up anywhere from about 3 to 4 inches of rain today. This is just in the last 6 hours or so. So a flash flood warning in effect until 8:30 tonight. We did see a few reports come in already of some roads being quite waterlogged, maybe even potentially washed out. So you know the drill. If you can't see the road, if there's water on the roadways, turn around, don't drown. There's no reason to try to risk risk the road being underneath if you cannot see it through the water. A tornado watch is still in effect for all of southern Wisconsin. Areas to the south have been eliminated from that watch. That's the good news. As these storms lift north, we have been seeing some clearing behind it. So we are watching that watch get canceled as the storms pass through. We did see over the next 3 hours, again, everything lifting further north. So we will get just a little bit of clearing overnight. Our storm reports have included a few confirmed tornadoes, a tornado lifting off the ground in Lancaster around 3:10, a report of a tornado just north of Warren at 4:20 this evening, and then in Rock County and Beloit, multiple reports by State Patrol of an ongoing tornado. That was at 5 o'clock. So several areas that we were monitoring this afternoon as this low pressure has been driving and lifting these storms through the area. We saw most of the severe thunderstorms and certainly those tornado warnings get triggered right along the swarm front as it was lifting through. So the storms continue for the next few hours, but by midnight we barely have any rain still coming down. Heading into your Sunday morning, skies will be mostly cloudy, and in the afternoon yet again have the chance for showers and thunderstorms, a better chance developing later in the evening and Monday, heading into Monday morning. Unfortunately, Memorial Day Monday is also going to include the chance for some showers and thunderstorms. We'll likely start off Tuesday afternoon with a chance for showers and thunderstorms as well. Looking ahead to our 6 to 10 day outlook, though, we finally start to fall into a more of a drier trend, starting to become a little likely. We'll trend below average with our precipitation, but likely above average with our temperatures. Tomorrow is going to be very warm and humid, a high of about 82 degrees for our Sunday. For Memorial Day Monday, temperatures will be in the mid 80s, but that is going to come along with showers and thunderstorms. Low 80s on Tuesday, and we'll stay close to 80 degrees for the middle of the week with more chances for rain to come through. So right now everything is very, very saturated. Over the next few days we will likely have some localized flooding concerns. Looking ahead to next weekend, though, it does seem like we'll hit a bit of a drier stretch, but right now everything is very wet outside, especially in Rock County where there is that flash flood warning.
Yeah, so after a few days of that, we're going to need some time to just dry out. A few days of no rain, definitely.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Dana. Some very good signs for the Brewers and Major League Baseball. We'll have an update next in sports.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6. News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
This is our home. We've never seen it look quite like this.
But there's no mistaking it.
And it's our job to protect it.
Because the best people to fight for our communities
are those within them.
So if you've just bought a Volkswagen or were thinking of buying sometime soon, we're here to help with the community-driven promise.
While there's no instruction manual for what we're all going through now, there is Christian and Natalie and all our other associates at Pick and Save, working with one of the country's biggest supply chains for the Kroger family of brands, keeping our promise that our shelves will be continually stocked and that you'll always have access to the things you need. Because together, we've got you covered. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
It's time to freshen up around your yard. This year, don't struggle with bulky bags of mulch. Call JR.
JR's mulch sales, spread it around.
Hey, Shackleford.
Shackleford?
They replaced our old furnace with the new Carrier. You know, turn to the experts.
Shackleford fixed our AC with no surprises.
Are you guys talking about Shackleford? I trust those guys.
Did someone say Shackleford?
Shackleford. Schedule spring maintenance now.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's giant Memorial Day sale is through Monday. Shop appliances your way, online or by in-store appointment, and get our very best deals of the summer, plus 18 months financing and free doorstep delivery. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
We're back.
We got Untitled food.
Oh, good. What a treat after a long week and no cleanup.
When you can't dine in, then get it to go and support our restaurants during Madison Magazine's Restaurant Week to Go. 2 weeks of fabulous to-go menus you'll love. Visit madisonmagazine.com for details and menus. Restaurant Week to Go, presented by Kesnick's. Food service design, equipment, and supplies.
I guess there is still cleanup to do.
Connect with News 3 Now on Facebook Messenger.
Trust us to get it right.
To keep you prepared
when severe weather is on the way
and your family's safety is on the line.
Our team and technology are ready to help you stay safe.
Trust the First Warn Weather Team on News 3 Now.
Well, some very promising signs for the Brewers and Major League Baseball. The Brewers have opened up their spring training facility in Arizona. Now, just to the players on the 40-man roster who have already been in the Phoenix area since actual spring training back in February. Now, Keston Hira, Corbin Burns, and Josh Hader are reportedly among the players who are taking part in individualized workouts. League officials have said they're aiming to start the season sometime in July. Owned by Ryan Braun. The Brewers outfielder put his Milwaukee home on the market this week, and according to the Los Angeles Times, he's in the last year of his contract, and with the uncertainty of the season being played, he may be looking at some other options. The downtown Milwaukee condo listed at $1.15 million. Well, some good news for the NBA too, at least some signs pointing towards forward progress. The league is in talks with Walt Disney to potentially restart the season at the company's ESPN Wide World of Sports complex in Orlando as soon as late July. Now, this is all information coming from an NBA spokesperson. Players and coaches would have to live there full-time, practice and play their games at the facilities, which can accommodate all of those people. The NBA's Board of Governors scheduled to meet virtually on Friday. And if you haven't joined the world of TikTok yet, why not? What else are you doing right now, right? Badgers women's basketball player Courtney Fredrickson got a bunch of her fellow Badger athletes to take part in the Pose Challenge, where you recreate a pose from an old picture. Lots of athletes, as you can see, got creative, and honestly, they're pretty good. I want to say, Amanda, you and I just recently both joined the TikTok realm. I don't know if we could pose as well as these athletes are, but it's still some good fun.
This is a fun one. You can sit on TikTok for so long, so I got to go watch this.
Yeah.
It takes up a lot of your time since we're all inside now, but you get creative. You get to have a fun outlet to do things. Thanks so much, Melissa.
Agreed.
All right, so the storms are not quite over, but clearing a little bit.
They're clearing a little bit as they pass through. We're seeing clearing very quickly, but right now we still have thunderstorms in Rock County. That's the main area where we're seeing the heaviest rainfall. A tornado watch is in effect still until 8 o'clock this evening. Looking ahead to your Sunday, it is going to be warm and humid outside for Sunday and Memorial Day Monday. Temperatures will be in the mid to low 80s with the chance for some showers and thunderstorms developing late in the day tomorrow. Monday, we'll have scattered showers and thunderstorms. And even as we look ahead into next week, it stays warm. Temperatures will stay close to 80, but we're still going to have more chances for rain and isolated thunderstorms to pass through. So localized flooding could become a concern by the middle of the week. Thankfully, next weekend right now does look like we'll hit a drier trend.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great night.